Hello everybody, thought I'd do a little review here on a Taurus Millennium G2, which is the pt111, and it's a 9mm concealed carry type. Kind of dealing with a new tripod here. Let me make sure I get it in here. I was fixing to do a cleaning job on it, and thought I'd do a review. This is a very good gun. I've not got any complaints about it so far. It, as you can tell, it's a little dirty there on the slide. Anyway, my wife doesn't like it, so, and like I said in other videos, everybody's different. See the texture on the grip here? She says it feels like to her it's, like holding on to a porcupine, but actually I feel it. I enjoy holding it. It's got the little indentation right here for your finger to go, and it just, with the mag, of course it's unloaded. I've already checked it and everything before doing it, and it's got the little pinky extension here. It just fits my hand really well. It's got a rail on the bottom of it. If you wanted to put a laser or something, my wife has a Crimson Trace on her 1911, and I really like the laser part, so I'm thinking about getting one for this one. They did make one. Let me get this in. One for the sights. They replaced the rear sights on them, and it basically just replaced that part right there, and your laser is in there, and it's kind of backwards and hard to do here. Anyway, there we go. There's the kind of sights it's got on it. Sorry, that's backwards, but this little 3-dot deal. It's got a loaded indicator on the top of it. It pops up whenever it's loaded, which I carry it loaded. I keep it with me loaded at all times. These are made in Brazil, but it's like assembled or something like that in Florida, Miami, Florida. From Taurus International. They have a really good warranty. If you have troubles with them, they just send them back. They're just really good. It's mag release here on the side. It's kind of typical deal, just a little push button deal. Drops right back out. One thing I like about these compared to the other concealed carries is it's single double action, but it doesn't have a hammer. Which basically, when you pull the trigger, or okay, say if you got the gun right here, of course it's not loaded. You know, it's not going to do anything. But if you have have it loaded, and you rack the slide, it is got a really good trigger. I mean, it's just like really good. It's really impressive. It's not got one of those that you pull way back and it's like really hard, and then all of a sudden, boom. You know, it's like one of them lawyer triggers, they call them. A lot of the other guns have them. This one is really easy pull. I don't know what the weight pound of it is, but it is really impressive. Okay, but what the next part is you, if you have a misfire, you know, like for some reason it just don't hit the primer just right, and you know, it click. It's like, oh no. Instead of having to rack the slide and get the next one, and then you just pull the trigger again, and now it's got like the normal deal where you're having to pull back a lot farther, and it pulls that mechanism. You know, so it's a single double action. So which it makes it really nice. That second chance, you know, like boom, okay, well I can squeeze the trigger and do it again, you know. So they've changed a lot over the years. These Taurus Millenniums have this. Some do have the single double action, some don't. I think most of the pros do. The Millennium Pros. You'll just have to check them out, to find out. It's got safety only on the one side, right there. I'll be honest with you, I don't ever use the safety. I just carry it loaded, and I treat every gun other than maybe pointing it at my hand like this right here. I always consider them loaded at all times, no matter if I I don't know, it's just the way I was taught, and that's the way it should be, really, because you never know. You really don't. It just takes that one time. But yeah, it's been a really good gun. I bought it new. It's shot great straight out of the box. It'll shoot just anything I put in it. All the way from Tulamo steel cased all the way up to the good hollow point stuff. I've never had any failure to feeds or failure to ejects or anything like that. And like I said, the trigger is impressive, really impressive about it. That texture part there, it kind of feels like sandpaper, I guess, or like that stuff you walk on, like on steps and stuff. They glue that on there, but that's made into the grip. And if you didn't like that part of the gun, they make those little Hogue deals that wrap around that could cover that part up. But I don't know, to me, I like it, and everybody's different. But this is a very good gun to consider as a concealed carry. I have had PF9 Kel-Tecs, P11 Kel-Tecs, and I like those well. It'd be a hard choice between those two, and because they're a lot similar. Probably a PF9 just felt more solid to me, and then I've got this one, and it's an excellent gun. It really is, and it is very accurate. I would say it's just as accurate as my wife's 1911, but she probably thinks different. And I don't know, it might be just me. It might be me a bit more accurate than she is. Just saying. She's sitting here beside me, so she's not going to say anything. But anyway, now she's going to throw something at me here. Anyway, it's a very good gun. Like I said, really good sights on it. It's adjustable. They've got little adjustments on the sides of the sight for if you wanted to really get down pat on the adjusting. It takes down like any other gun. Most of y'all know how to take them down. You don't need me showing you. I like the indentions there and the rail, and even here on the sides. It's a good gun. There's several good guns out on the market, and here's one of them. And the mag capacity of this one is, I think it's 12. Yeah, it's 12 rounds. And I believe they make one that's a little bit bigger. I don't have one. This one came new with 2 mags. They're really good, solid double stack mags. The gun new, I believe, at Academy is wasn't it like $349, something like that, and it's for the price, you can't beat it. There's cheaper ones and there's more expensive ones, and to me, this is a good solid one. They make even one that's just got the stainless steel slide and stuff. I probably would have picked a stainless one, but I got this one at a bargain. I actually traded a Taurus pt111, which had a stainless slide that was used for this one. The guy wanted a 9mm, he wanted a 40, and it just so happened I wanted a 9mm, and because that's what my wife carries, and I just like to keep all the same ammo. And I've got other toys that's not 9mm, but this is just, I want to keep all my carry stuff the same as hers. anyway, this is my review on it. About the only drawback that I see is the mag release is, I don't know, I don't do a lot of quick changing, but that could be just a bit different. It seems like you have to really pay attention, like putting the mag in right, but you have to really pay attention to you know, doing the mag, and I've not had the gun long enough to really, you know, do it real fast. So like I'm sitting here doing it right now, and it's not bad at all. But it's, I don't know, it just might be because I'm not used to the gun or something, you know. But see, it just drops out. So I just, that'd be some attention to give to, you know, if you're not used to it. You might try it out if you're at the gun shop or something. But like any gun, I would recommend, you know, you go to a range somewhere, and they usually have rentals, and say, hey, can you give me a couple of concealed carries so that way I could go into the range and shoot them and see which one I like. Because I mean, like I say, my wife doesn't like this one at all, but I love it. And she didn't like my Kel-Tecs either. And I got a Desert Eagle 45. She don't like it, but it feels good in my hand, you know. So different stroke for different folks. But if you have any questions or anything, if I can help you out, just make comments, and please subscribe. We're doing other videos for other things, and we'll try to do our best. All right, God bless.